Third time is the charm, or is it? One more small little opening from Midtown Comics, and we'll get to that in 1 second. Okay, so third time's the charm, maybe, fingers crossed. This is a small little unboxing. I only bought 3, 6, 9 books, 4, 5 different titles, 5 different issues. Midtown Comics, if you've seen the last few videos, I've been testing them out when they have some really good sales to see, what their gradings, their grading scale is like. Because obviously some stores grade like shit. Some stores, as a parent from, Midtown, supposedly, they grade things, some of the things that's fine. I get them, they look like they're very fine plus. I don't know. Some things that are very fine grade out at, maybe near mint. So, this is another in that little series. I'll be doing these every time they have a sale where I can pick up some books, especially some Bronze Age. And we've got 2 Bronze Age in this order. But yeah, I want to do some Bronze Age. So, to test it out, because that's really where the big fluctuation comes in when it comes to grading and the big differences are. So without talking anymore, we're going to cut into this. Like I said, 9 books, 5 different issues, 5 different issues, 4 different titles. So I have 2 from the same, and then 4 different character titles, whatever you want to call them. And this should be relatively quick, and I'm hoping relatively successful too. So we'll get this junk out of here. We will get the bag unfolded and get the books out. And okay, let's see. First order of business, Ghost Rider from the 1973 series, number 56. This is a fine, supposedly a fine. We will crack it open and see what it comes up with. I don't think there was... Wait, actually, this one might be the one that's a key. First appearance of some kind of a rider. Where's my... I don't have a window open, so key collector. And we will see what the significance of this is. I know all the other ones, I just don't know this one. So we're just going to look up Ghost Rider number 56. Phantom Rider, Hamilton Slade. Okay, so a descendant of Carter Slade, the original Phantom Rider. Okay, so like I said, this is the key one. Or this is a key Phantom Rider, first appearance. So right off the bat, let's get rid of that. Okay, so right off the bat, we can see there's, looks like maybe what that is. I think that's a crease. And yes, that is a crease. It's not a tear, or no, it's a tear. Okay, so yeah, slight tear, but again, it's a fine, so it's to be expected. Yeah, so take a look at the spine. This looks like it's a little bit dirty up here, but that could be cleaned off. Got a little bit more dirt, but the staples. Face out of there and focus on the staples, stupid camera. Okay, yeah, well. All right, so the staples, that one looks pretty decent. This one, yeah, it doesn't look like there's really any damage to the spine. Looks actually pretty strong. So we just did that. Take a look at the back. So we do have, that's just a little bit of dirt, not really a crease. No, it just looks like it's dirty. So it looks like just a dirty cover, but otherwise pretty sharp. Yeah, the front is the worst part. Sorry, the front is the worst part. And if we look at the interior, pages are pretty white. Now this is a bronze. This is from 1981. So, you know, for $4.35 all in, including shipping and taxes, I'm okay with that. That to me could press clean up to be, maybe a very fine minus. We'll see. But yeah, okay, that one's okay. Not as good as some of the other ones, but still nice book. Next one, I didn't even look to see what it was. I just took it out and laid it down. But I'm assuming that this is the next Ghost Rider. Yeah, number 65. This is also a fine. And this one looks to be a little bit better. The front, we look at the top. The edges look really nice. Looks like a little bit of chipping up here, but sharp corner. Look at the other corner. Sharp corner, pretty sharp. It's a little bit folded, or is it missing? Looks like it was folded. Let's see. After I do that, yeah, can't really tell. It's a little bit bent. No, could actually be missing. But yeah, it looks like it's a little bit dulled or missing or something. I don't know. But we look at the spine. Spine's looking really nice. It's a little bit of a, well, actually, can't really tell. The staples are right at the top. They're right at the side. So this might not even be a miswrap. Oh yeah, no, it is, because if I'm looking at the back, it's not a miswrap, it's a miscut. Because you could see, get this so we can see just the back. See, here's the cover itself, and all down here we have what would have been the other book. So, nothing you could do about that, but it's very clean. Look at the back. Much cleaner. This is much cleaner. We have a little bit of a crease up here, or a dent. We'll see what that is. Looks like it's maybe a little dent / crease in there, but have the same thing down at this corner down here. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of something, but a little bit of dirt, but overall pretty clean. Gotta be honest, pretty clean. And this one also has some decently white pages. They're not white, but they're not. Let's call them off-white, because they're not brown. Not like some of those X-Men books that I got from my first order when I tried this out. So again, for $4.35, can't really complain about that. It's a decent result. Definitely not a very fine. Definitely not a fine. More along the lines of a very fine. Then we go and we have the not Bronze Age stuff. So these are all moderns, or are they copper? Or are they copper? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know what the dates of these are. But first off, we have 3 copies. Uncanny X-Men 282, all direct editions. This is first cameo, first cover appearance of Bishop. All very fines. $7.44 all in. Base was $6.25, then shipping and taxes. So for $6.25 for Now, again, if this is a very fine, even at a very fine $7.44 is pretty good. But hopefully, based on this trend that we've been experiencing for the most part, this should be more along the lines of a near mint minus. And so, yeah, so right off the bat, we'll look at the spine, and you can see here there's a little bit of a dent and a crease into the pit, and here's another one, but they're not color breaking. Well, this one looks to be color breaking a little bit, slight color break, depending on the angle. But if we look at it, the spine is pretty strong structurally. Take a look at the front, and again, we've got one little color breaking tick there, but other than that, not much. There's a little thing right there, but not anything terribly significant. And the interior, this is a difficult book because it has the interior is very hard. Like these advertisements in here, they're not cardstock, but they're just thicker stock. Called between cardboard and cardstock and paper, but the page quality is really nice. These are some nice white pages in here too. So again, I would not call this a very fine. I call this at the very least a near mint minus, VF plus near mint minus. Either way, for the price, $6. Well, let's call it $7.44. Yeah, that one we're good. That one we're good with. Definitely good with that one. This is second one. We'll check out. We'll go. This one. We'll start with the front. Staple looks nice and tight right here. Yeah, we've got one color breaking tick right there. Slight, nothing too big. This staple is firm, just a little bit weird looking, but again, solid, very solid staple. Very solid spine at the staple. And we've got a little something here at this staple. You can see like a little bit of scratch. Nothing too terrible. A little bit of bindery tear. Little white showing there. Nothing too bad. Again, structurally very nice. This one has a little bit. Look at the top edge, especially the open edge. You can see along here, it's like little creasing, like not smooth. So a little bit of waviness to it. So there might be a little bit of moisture in there. But again, if we go, oh yeah, you could definitely see, I could definitely see the waves in the ad. Yeah, you can see as I'm moving it around, you can see those waves in there. Because that's that heavier stock. And also, look at that top. That top is cut off, something fierce. So, this might be more in line with the very fine based on the top and the waviness. But if we take the two of these together and show the difference, you can see the tremendous difference in the cuts. The second one that we showed, that's way, way, way off cut. But again, it's something that they actually look like they have a spine tick in the same spot. Let's see if we could pick this up here. All right, no, it's a little bit off. So this one's up here, the other one's down here. So if we line them up based on the cut, like where everything should be, they're exactly in the same spot. But if we hold them like literally, edge to edge, it's kind of weird. That makes it seem like it was in the processing of the books. If you align them the way that the books were supposed to have been cut, that spine tick is in the same spot. Something to think about. I might be a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. Let me know if I'm making sense with that, or if my rationale is a little bit tinfoil hatish, because it just seems a little bit too coincidental. But we'll take a look at the third one. This one looks, again, it looks a little wavy. Looks like there's a little waviness to it. We could see right here, there's a crease in there. Yeah, right there you could see that there's a crease. Now I got to see if this one lines up with it. But yeah, you could probably see, you can see up here, there's a little bit of a creasing, some more waviness to it. Let's see this one. This is a spine tick right here, barely. Yeah, barely. And then there's another one here. Generally speaking, and this cut is much better. Again, this is like the other one, much more full cut. But this one does not have the spine tick in the same space, in the same place as those other two. So I guess conspiracy debunked. We'll never know. So next up, we have 2 copies of Wonder Woman 1987 series. Number 105, first appearance of Cassie Sandsmark, who goes on to become in number 113 the I guess you could call her the second Wonder Girl, depending. I mean, if you want to call Donna Troy the first Wonder Girl, even though there were Wonder Girls before, like Diana Prince was pictured as a Wonder Girl. I don't know. But this is the first appearance of Cassie Sandsmark. And as you can see, this one does not say direct copy. This is a newsstand. Whereas this one says direct copy. So we've got 1 and 1, $3.23 each, $2.32 originally. So $1.95 cover price. I paid $2.32 base. So for a little bit, over cover price for what should be a lot more expensive to me. Yeah, and these are both very fine. Very fine, very fine. So yeah. Now this is another store. This is like Midtown does not advertise. Whoa. 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 Sorry. Okay. Well, yeah, they don't advertise separately newsstand from direct copy. But yeah, let's take a look at this, because this is yeah. So you can see there's like a stain here. These are shadows from the images there. But you could see here all this wrinkling, creasing. It goes through the front as well. You could see it. Where are we going to look at? You can see all right here. You can see all this creasing. Feels like there's water damage. You can see more in this area down here. And then we also have a stain in here and up here. And the creasing, it literally goes, let's see how far through the book. This is, yeah, you can see that there's water damage or something, because you can see here, it's like a fingerprint or something. Let's see, where else does this go? So this is just at the centerfold. No, it looks like it should be the centerfold. I don't know. But yeah, you could see on this page that that ginormous crease right there. That's not even from the outside of the book. That's just on this one page, because the page before it does not have a crease like that. So yeah, this book is in rough shape. Staple. I don't know if you can see the staple. Yeah, spine looks a little raggedy. But all right, so this one, all right, this one gets an F for quality control. That's for sure. I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to have them send me back like 25% or whatever they do on that, because that's just definitely, you know, that's just too much damage for a very fine. And that's the newsstand one too, of course. And this is the reason why I go through these books with you guys live, so that you can see exactly what I'm seeing in real time as it happens. So I don't get accused of being like, oh, he's just, doing this for, to make it seem like, oh, he gets shorted. He gets like, bad luck with stores, or the stores don't like him, blah, blah, blah. No, you're seeing these directly as they're coming out of the bags. So here's the second one. This is the direct sales copy. And you can see all the dirt here. And this right here, this line, that's a crack. That is an actual crack in the cover. So, and that's just the top portion. We look at the the bottom portion, you can see all the dirt down there. If we look at the back, you look at all that dirt, all the dirt on the spine over there. You see all the dirt here. Take a look at the other side. You can see this as you can see the stacking crease on there, the stacking curl. So yeah, these two, I'm going to ask them to refund me some of the money. I'm going to keep them and try to clean them, because, if I get 25% back, let's say 232 minus 25%, it's $1.75. I'll pay $1.75 to try to rehab those books. And then the last set I have is X-Men, X Factor number 92. 3 of them. This is the first appearance of Exodus. And these are all, these are all not what I thought they were going to be. If you watched one of my Nucadia unboxings, where it was my X Factor video, I bought a few of these thinking that this was going to be not this copy, and we'll see why in a second. I'm not exactly sure if they're still on here, but so if we go to Midtown Comics, and then we go to X Factor 92, they're not even available anymore. Okay. Yeah, so they don't even have the ones that I was looking at. But if we look at Key Collector, they have what I thought they were going to be, or what they showed on the website. So, all right, so we'll switch this over to my other screen, and we will pull up the window. Okay, so this is the listing for X Factor number 92. So if we look at the variants, see this right here, the reddish coloring and the white background, that's what was pictured. That's also what was pictured on Nucadia's website when I made the purchase, in the X Factor video. So I thought I was buying that version. This version, you could see here, newsstand. That's where I thought this was going to be. So white, white background, reddish color, like reddish brownish color up here, versus blue background, greenish coloring. So it's not the end of the world. I paid $1.55 for each of these. So it was $2.41 total, all in for each one. So $2.40 for a $10 book, let's call it. Again, first appearance of Exodus. I'm not displeased. I am slightly disappointed. These are all near mints. So yeah, they all say hello. Yeah, near mint. So I'm not going to bother. Should I bother opening these up just to check the back to see if they all say direct? I don't know, but yeah. So you see direct because this is a fold-out cover, bifold cover, gateway cover, whatever you want to call it. It extends to the back. But yeah, this is doable. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to sit and complain about it. Yeah, so this is direct edition also. I'm not going to complain about it because in the description, actually, I could probably pull up the order so you could see how it was described in the description itself, which is why I was hoping for the best and preparing for the worst, like the old expression goes, because I was smart. And I cut my hand. Probably cut it on the aluminum plates. Okay, so last one, yeah. Direct edition. So, okay, it is what it is, but still. Not terrible, but let's go back to here. We will pull this up. Okay, but you can actually see it here. Okay, so here it is. X Factor number 72, cover A, first printing. But you can see the image that came with it is different than this one. So I might actually contact them and ask them about that. Couldn't hurt at all. So yeah, that's interesting. But like I said, pretty quick. I mean, relatively speaking, but that's that. Again, thank you for watching, for sticking through this whole thing. I have some contacting to do, see if I could get a little bit of discount back on these Wonder Woman books. Although, like I said, I'm definitely going to keep these because these are pretty, to me, they're underrated. I think so. And if I get them, like I said, $1.75, if I could get them down to, I'll keep that. These I'll just ask if they happen to have those other ones in stock, so maybe they could exchange them or maybe sell them to me at the same price. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. The Ghost Riders, the fines, one of them was a little bit better than the other one, but I still think that they came out better than fine. So I'm waiting to do my review, my website review of Midtown. I'm waiting for them to have a flash sale. This way I could show you like a complete view. And then we'll get to that one, which may or may not have been done by the time I got this up on the site, published on YouTube. But we'll see. Again, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments whatever the hell you want to comment on. I don't even care at this point. And I'll see you on the next video.